Is you good? Is you okay? Is you alright? I hope that you're. Hi guys, it's me, your girl Sells Comfort, and today we are doing a spatchcock chicken. So I'm going to spatchcock a chicken. I'll show you how that's done. And then we are also going to do a quinoa salad. Now quinoa is one of those things you either hate it or you love it. I love it because I'm not a rice person, and sometimes I just like to have that feel of eating some type of, grain, and then quinoa just comes in perfectly. Poor chicken. Like it's so nice and thick and just like Jerusalem.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zoom.
Let it dance a little bit because it's a happy chicken. It looks like a happy chicken, right? Make sure you thoroughly wash the chicken and then pat it dry. To spatchcock it, you'll need a scissor, and then we're going to cut out the ass. Not seriously, not just that part that the chicken uses to poop, not the whole ass. I love me the ass. No, we are not throwing that away. Nope, never. And then we're going to cut on both sides of the backbone. How you're going to lay it, and then you're going to use pressure and press and break the bone, like break here, this breastbone. You're going to break it. It's super flexible. That is what you want. So when you're cooking it, you're going to lay it in a pan like this. And we are going to start with the skin side first, and then we are going to the other side next. First, we are going to marinate it. And for this, guys, use your favorite marinade. There are no rules to this one. You can go with any marinade that you want. I'm going to go in with my Mexican spice mix. I promise to give you the recipe, and I will. Just be patient. I will do a video once all my spices are finished. I'll do a video and show you how I mix all of them. I need a generous amount. I'm also a fan of jasiri, so I'm going to add a bit of jasiri to this, just not too much, quarter teaspoon. I do love the flavor of oregano. And then salt, some lemon zest. You can also use lime, but I prefer lemon for this one. You need the zest, that's where all the flavors are. And then some olive oil. And actually a bit of lemon juice, about a quarter. Olive oil. Now one thing I personally hate is putting flavor to the skin and having zero flavor on the flesh itself. So I found a way around that, and that is I try to release the skin and make sure not to break it. You can also use a spoon to do that. And just go all the way through to the leg, thighs, everything. Use a small spoon and then just go in there and massage the marinade nice and evenly. And the other side. As you can see, it's quite limber. It's like moving around. It looks like it doesn't have any bones, and that is exactly what she wants. I love putting my hands in there and just feeling my meat and just loving it. I'm just going to put this in there. We are going to grill this as well. We're not throwing away any flesh. You can use it for soups and whatever, but this is not Kenyaji chicken, so for a soup, no, that won't do. Alright, our chicken looks really good. We are going to put this in a Ziploc bag, refrigerate it until we need it, which is tonight or maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. Make sure all the air is out. You do not want that air to suck out the flavors. Just look at this.
Much later.
After 25 minutes, I removed the chicken from the fridge. I let it sit on the counter for another 5 minutes. You do not want to grill your chicken or meat or whatever straight from the fridge. Let it sit first and come to room temperature. Now, a lot of you people might ask, what is spatchcocking a chicken? Well, spatchcocking a chicken is simply butterflying the chicken. That's it. And by doing that, you cut the cooking time by half. Like, seriously, it takes less time to cook. So I'll start by placing the chicken skin side first, and then I will tuck those wings under the chicken, make sure it's flat, put that back in there because we do not waste anything. We are putting that back in there. And guys, I am very sorry because the first part of this video had a lot of static and I did not even realize that. So while editing it, I realized that the static was even more on the second part, so I had to redo it. I had to do a voiceover. That is why I'm saying something different while there's something different happening on the screen. Our chicken is beautifully cooking. Turn it, and now we are going to start on the quinoa. Yes, people, quinoa, not quinoa, quinoa. I used 1 cup of water for half a cup of quinoa, and in this hot water I'm going to add a Maggi cube, the zest of an orange, just a few pieces, not a lot, and some rosemary. And then I'm going to bring this to a boil. I like infusing flavor in my quinoa. When I'm using it for a salad, I like to make sure that it has some flavor. And I also think I added some thyme in there. So rosemary, thyme, orange zest, and Maggi cubes, and a bit of salt and pepper. Once the water comes to a boil, we are going to add in our half cup of quinoa and cook this like you cook rice. It is that easy. Let everything come to a boil and then reduce the heat and simmer until it dries. And obviously you need to pay attention to the chicken, make sure it doesn't burn. So keep turning, keep checking. I also like to make sure that all the sides are browned as well. I like my chicken nice and brown but not burnt. Once our spatchcocked chicken is done, we are going to remove it from the pan and then let it sit for about 5 minutes before cutting it some more. You need to let your meat sit before cutting it. Please do that. That way all the juices get redistributed into the flesh, and then you get some nice juicy tender meat. Since I'm uber lazy, I'm going to use the same pan to make my shallots. So I have 1 shallot. I'm going to add it in the pan, and then we're just going to let this get nice and brown. Time to add in the mushrooms. I'm using shiitake, oyster, and chestnut. I'm also going to add in a small stem of rosemary and a few pieces of orange zest and salt, and then we're going to stir this for a few minutes, let it cook. And don't forget the fresh ground pepper, always adds flavor to your dishes. Once the mushrooms are almost done, I'm going to remove in the rosemary and the orange zest before I add in some balsamic vinegar. just about 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Then cook that until your mushrooms have this nice, beautiful brown color. When I say that, the song Brown Sugar Babe came into my mind and I could not stop humming it. And we're done, people. We're done. Time to serve. There is the chicken. You can see all those juices. See them there? That's why you let it sit. I bought this packet of salad leaves, and as you can see, it has been washed in ice cold water, so it is crunchy and clean, and it was 35% off. When choosing salad leaves, the darker the better. They have more flavor and are healthier. I will alternate everything, so green, red from the bell peppers, orange, then green from the cucumbers, and then yellow from the carrots, which we julienne. That is how I like my salad. Very, very colorful. Just look at all them lovely colors. One thing that I'm super lazy to julienne is beets. So it is nice that you can buy them already done for you. And they were 35% off. Also got some edamame, aka soybeans, and these are cooked, so just sprinkle them on top of your salad to add a nice pop of green. And now time to go in with the mushrooms that we cooked and the quinoa. Just sprinkle that on top. Just sprinkle that. I don't need a lot of quinoa for this salad. And I told you we do not throw away things in this house, so that orange that I used, the zests, well, I'm going to use it for this salad as well, the flesh, that is. And now time for the chicken. Oh, this chicken is so soft and juicy. Oh, Lord. Just look at that. Just look at that juicy, juicy chicken. Garnish our salad with some spring onions and some sprouts. I always go for the spicy sprouts. I will check which sprouts these are, but they're the spicy kind. And voila, we're done. There's our salad. A quinoa salad with a spatchcocked chicken. Oh, it looks mighty delicious. It's been your girl's house comfort, showing you how to make a spatchcock chicken and a quinoa salad. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and also hit the notification button so that you get notified anytime I upload new videos. And guys, please do not forget to live, love. Ciao, ciao.